Hey, what's up? It's your boy, 24/7 here with 24/7 Fusion Media. And yeah, it's the pre-show show. Hopefully everybody's doing well this Friday. And things are starting off on the good foot. So I know everybody's pumped, ready to see what's going on for the night. You know, people, they work hard, they go through all the shit that they go through, and at the very end, all they want to do is appreciate the weekend. And even though, it's the last day of the week, you got to cross the finish line just so that you could be done with the work week. And yeah, as soon as you get to kick it, get you something to eat, get you something to drink. Boom, there you go, FNT. So in the meantime, while you're getting off of work or just chilling, you can actually listen to me. Yeah, so I'd like to say what's up to everybody out there. What's up, Pat S, my man? Hopefully everything's going good with you, man. I'd like to say what's up to everybody out there that'll be checking this out in the replays or looking at this in the now. I say thank y'all for being here. Man, it's been all kind of things going on, man. Yeah. It's been very, very interesting, actually. It's been very, very interesting. To be honest, this whole week it's been a little off. It's been a little different. All kind of things are coming out with, like, I'll give you an example, like the Phoebe Waller-Bridge, Indiana Jones, at this point, debacle, it's crazy. It's like every time we hear something and everybody casts whatever the fuck we hear, it'll be a couple months, sometimes a couple weeks, a couple months, depending on what it is. If it's a movie, sometimes we'll hear a few months before the movie starts, before the movie kicks off. If it's a show, then sometimes we'll hear, a few weeks. If it's something that is like, every show comes out every week, sometimes we'll hear something as a heads up when some fuck shit's about to happen. As far as the movie goes, from the time that a movie's created to the time that it's put in the theaters, sometimes you're looking at, depending on how fast the studio works, dude, you're looking at anywhere from like a year to maybe 3, somewhere in the middle. But what I'm saying is, when you look at that, you have to realize when it comes to the information that we receive, depending if something is coming out in a few years, then you'll hear something about it closer to when things are getting ramped up for the movie's release, or in as we've seen recently, as while they're fucking filming the shit, while they're filming it, people are like, oh shit, they're about to do what to who, and they'll fucking tell it off. Try to give it to a scooper to put the word out that some bad shit's about to happen. And like I said, if it's a show, then it'll be a matter of weeks. Because a show that comes out every week, once people catch whiff that some foul shit's about to happen, you only got kind of like you got to be people. You got to basically beat the clock to make sure that, you know, to make sure that you can actually reveal what's about to happen to everybody right before it actually happens. So, yeah, it's funny how these things kick off. But man, boy, hearing some bad shit, man. I heard some bad shit about Indiana Jones. I heard some bad shit about this movie to where it's like you get to hear that this thing's gonna be like a 2-part movie almost. Maybe I heard it wrong, but from what I heard, this thing sounds like it's gonna be a 2-part movie. Boy, I don't know, man. I'm just we already know Indy's fucked, man. He's in trouble. Indiana Jones is in trouble. We know that. You know, it's funny. I wonder if there's ever been a time in a person's life, you know, when it comes to stuff that's like this, like just think about this, like how would it be if you were like a little kid living out in, I guess, in Greece, right? And all you've known to like enjoy and stuff like that is like Zeus and Hercules and, you know, whoever else, you know, all the gods, right? And then as time went on, or they got older, and that's what they knew, then folks started coming into the community and started changing the meaning and the importance of what, you know, you knew that Hercules and Zeus and all these other folks were meant to be. And then it's like, you know, as you get older, you know, it's like you start seeing that, you know, the things that you love basically get treated like it's a joke. And I could have seen that happening in those times, or like, you know, something like that happening in religion, where, you know, not to sound crazy or nothing, but when people have something that they love and they cherish, and then other people are trying to come in to discard or disregard, you know, that thing and put it to shame and wring it through the dirt just to make whatever they're representing look better than that. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. So I guess cancel culture, I could have seen cancel culture being a thing that has happened before this. You can actually probably see that there's been different eras in time where, you know, they didn't call it cancel culture, but the mentality was there to basically do the same thing, or probably do it even worse. My boy Gogo 13, Animated 101. What's up, what? 24/7. How you doing today? I'm hanging in there, man. Thank you for asking, bro. Appreciate you, man. Yeah. So, you know, I bet you know, throughout history, there's been things that had like a cancel culture kind of mentality to it. especially when you're trying to change people's minds on things. And then of course you have those that'll sit there and basically follow it, not because they believe in it, because of fear of being canceled themselves. So when you have a person that won't speak out against it, but is in fear of it, they'll sit there and basically support what it is that they're in fear of. It's like basically, it's kind of one of those things. Like it's if you can't beat them, join them, kind of things. Because you basically join them out of fear, because for some reason you have the perception that whatever you're looking at or whatever you're up against can't be beaten. And that's the problem right there. Because there's a weakness in everything. Just got to know how and when to attack. And that's real shit, man. It's know thy enemy, that kind of shit. And then, then it takes for you to understand what it is that you're fearing. You try to break it down, understand it, know it for what it is. And that takes some of the fear out. Some, maybe not all, but the thing is, it's having knowledge of what you're up against. And it's crazy because when it comes to a thing like fear, it'll do one or two things to you. It'll either make you fold, or it'll make you rise to the occasion. One of the two. It's real shit, man. Not bullshitting. Good. Sounds like you talking Wokoso stuff. You mean like Paulie, right? Cancer culture as it exists as a cancer. Unfortunately, it has always existed, but I don't recall it ever being this bad for innocuous things. You know what it is, man. It shifted. Look, you know what? I'm gonna look. I can't. I probably the best thing. The things. Look. How can I explain this? This thing that we're dealing with in entertainment is stuff that should be fought at rallies, like basically how can I explain this? It's like basically like the at rallies and like boycotts and shit like that. The stuff that we're dealing with. That's why it's such a culture fuck, for the simple fact that things that we've seen being fought on a political spectrum has now found a new battleground, which is the entertainment industry. And how the fuck did it ever get so bad, or whatever the fuck, what happened to the point that things that were fought in, in not on film, like we're watching stuff, we're watching a war being played through commercials, cartoons, video games, music, movies, TV shows, and it's like fuck. Like what the fuck just and you know, like we were there, we saw the tide shift. But what it is we're dealing from an entertainment part of it. We're dealing with some political shit. And it's never been like that. Look, I've sat there. You got to understand, TV, theater, and everything else is not that old. It's not that old. What, 100? Maybe a little bit more, a little over 100 years old. A lot of this shit. So it's not like it's like when you look at like TV and music and like records and video games, all this shit. Like this is a new thing, actually. A little over 100 years old. Of course, like people been doing like stage plays and all that shit for thousands of years, but we're not talking about that. We're talking actual film, TV, all that shit, Hollywood, all that shit. Now, it's not that old. But that way you can sit there and look at all the decades of in the last 120 years, 130 years. We could sit back and look at all that silent films and all this shit all the way to now. And I mean, don't get me wrong, there's been times where certain eras were affected by like war and different things like that. So of course there were movies and different things that were made that actually, it reflected it in the time period that they were in. Gogo 13's Animator 101 says, testify, you're absolutely right. It has shifted from a partisan arena to a supposedly nonpartisan arena of entertainment. There you go, man. That's exactly what it is, man. It's like things that were kept in the ballot rooms and your rallies, vote for this man and vote for this man and all this other shit and all the stuff that was basically left, like what politicians and people that are really into that shit, that's what they do. That's what they're about. And the people that love to talk about and deal with all that political shit in their lives, that's their lifestyle. But fuck me, man. I'm telling you, like, dude, this shit, and I mean on so many different levels, man. It's like it's not just who you're voting for and all this and that. It's about rights and all different things. I mean, dude, look at what the fuck happened in this Venom movie. Aliens are what the fuck? Aliens are they got feelings too and shit. Don't hate them. What the fuck? What? And of course, people know what the fuck it all means. Yep, all of it is less than 100 years old compared to the rest. You mentioned it's just a baby. Yeah, of course, man. Yeah, you're right, man. WASD-FM. Good afternoon, 24. Happy Friday, man. Happy Friday, you too, man, and welcome. Welcome. Thank you, Pat. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, thank y'all for being here. Yeah, man. So it's so it's like you're looking at something that's normally left to the polls and the people that live that life. Now all that shit is shifted, and now the battleground is the entertainment industry with all this political shit. Get the fuck out of here. And like I say, there were times that, of course, entertainment were changed by World War II. So when World War II came around in Vietnam, you saw war movies and shit like that. But this is not what we're talking about. We're not talking about, something that was affected, by war. So you get to see. No, we're talking about the politics of it all. And the thing is, nowadays people are bold as fuck. So, you got all kind of people, man, from all kind of spectrums, and to us, they're the bad guys. To them, we're the bad guys, and the war's being fought through entertainment, man. They create something that's woke. We won't watch it. They point the finger at the customer. Like if we're wrong because we don't want to digest their bullshit, and then it paints. I'll be honest. It paints a bad picture of the consumer, to where everybody feels like the consumer can be disrespected. Because since they don't give a fuck about what we make, and all they can do is rag on our shit and call us woke and make videos on YouTube and all this other shit, then those guys over there in that corner of the internet, they can go fuck themselves. And since we're the since we we can get articles made and we're always in the paper. Basically, we can go to the paper and talk about how our customers have been nothing but bad actors. And you know what? If you don't believe us, look, when we put out this trailer for this show that we thought needed more representation, this is what they had to say. And boom, they go to the comment section, and then they start showing all the fucking comments that are said, right? And basically, of course, there's a lot of us that can get ugly, you know what I'm saying, and say all kind of fuck shit. But it's, it is what it is, man. I mean, it's like that on both sides. People say all kind of outrageous shit. But what it is, it's like, they take that little, that little bit and piece of it and then try to use it against us when they know that it's the bottom line as to why does it even get this far. That never really gets addressed. It's fucked up. I mean, they own the IPs. They can do what they want. They can turn He-Man black, kill him twice, like he's some kind of bitch. They can do all kinds of little weird shit. Kill off Luke, treat him like him and Han Solo like they some bitches. Dude, so much whack shit has happened, man. And it's like, damn, man. And it's not because, and that's the thing. It's like, it's not what Luke is toxic. Luke is a friendly motherfucker that would have gave you the fucking shirt off his back, man. So all that, these people cropping up, certain characters to be what they are. I don't listen to not one bit of that shit because we already know who these characters are, what they stand for, what they don't stand for. Hell, I don't know these people that are trying to, put these new spins on characters that have been around for 40 plus years, and shit like that. And they're gonna come in and tell us how we should be looking at He-Man like he's a misogynistic blah 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 or some other bullshit. Like, come on, man. And that's the thing. It's like these fuckers, they can buy the IPs and they could turn these characters into whatever they want to turn them into. But the thing is, man, they can't steal our joy, man. They can't steal our happiness, man. They can't change that. And shit, they starting to understand that we're not supporting any of it. And it's tough, man. It's tough, man. Did y'all see what happened to My Little Pony? Go. WASD, Pat. Hey, man. I look, just for shits and giggles, man. If you can just Google some shit while you're listening to this, look up new My Little Pony getting political. Just put that. New My Little Pony gets political. And see if anything pops up. And you're gonna be like, holy shit, yeah, man, they got My Little Pony now. Dude, I've never seen everything. Look, you know what? Think about this, man. If you look at how we've all lived our lives and we've all seen changes in franchise and stuff like that, it's always been like a movie here or a movie there, a show here, show there, maybe a handful of shows or a handful of movies that have ended up being remakes over the years, as the years have rolled by since around, it's been WASD-FM, bro. If you just Google it, man, you'd be, oh man, yeah, man. I seen the article 3 days ago. And then that's when it come that look at that point. You see, I already knew it. But you got to understand this, man. After My Little Pony, what's left? Strawberry Shortcake. She's a red hair. What happens? Luke is a psycho. His aunt and uncle who raised him from a baby Ty, he just steps over them to get his stuff. An old man, he's known for 3 days, dies. He cries like a bitch. Wow. Yeah. I feel you, Pat. Yeah, I could see that being I could see that being something that SJW would say about Luke. But yeah, man, if you guys check out what I'm telling you about My Little Pony, that lets me know that at that point, like when he started fucking with like My Little Pony and Arthur and some of these other little fucking cartoons and shit, like Sesame Street, other things, when he started going so far to where those kind of things were being affected, the Muppets, Sesame Street, I think Blue's Clues went woke. And Go-Go 13s, yeah, Luke is a psycho in that context. Yeah, kid shows have gone off the further mucking rails. Yeah, man, dude, and look, when it comes to that kind of shit, along with everything else that I've been talking about, it's like, you finally start to realize, like whatever's going on with this, like whatever we know what this is, but what I'm saying is whatever this thing is turning into, this situation is basically no holds barred. Basically, look, just found out the new My Little Pony will be on Netflix, LOL, and behold. Yeah, and Netflix. Yeah, as a matter of fact, like I said, they have articles out talking about how political it's going to be, and what kind of messages the ponies are going to be sending to the little boys and girls, or who like it. Yeah, and I heard there's some boys that watch it with not trying to be no funny shit, like boys did watch it the same way boys used to watch Care Bears and shit like that. Like it wasn't on no weird shit, like it was on some girl shit or something like that. Because it was a cartoon about motherfuckers playing and getting along and being friends. So, on that note, boys used to watch shows like that. It's just it's it's one of those things that after a while, you kind of get you get tired of just seeing so much shit getting attacked. You got to get to the point where it's gonna be time for for us to speak up more. Let our voices be heard more. Sometimes when we see things happen, and I'm just saying, like, when I say we, I'm talking about human beings, people, folks. Sometimes when we see things happen, sometimes we keep, as it's happening, something that's not good. We tend to look at it and say, you know what? Like, let's say there's somebody calling for the cops. Something happened. They need the police. Sometimes sometimes you can't wait till the police to show up. I'm not saying somebody be fucking somebody do something to get themselves in no trouble. That's not what where I'm coming from with that. What I'm saying is, when there's injustice being done, when something's not right, you can't always leave it to the authorities or who you think should talk about it or speak upon it or act upon it. You shouldn't wait on them to say something or to do something, especially if it's something that makes you unhappy. Sometimes you gotta act upon it yourself. When things are going down, sometimes people wait for others to address it when they should actually be the ones addressing it themselves. And sometimes people don't think that they have the voice, or sometimes they feel like they might not have the right to say something, but actually they should. And just because you're not the authority doesn't mean that your voice is any less significant. What you have to say and what you think means just as much as any of the authoritative figures or the people that you're looking at as to be the ones to, hey, I'm going to wait till this person speaks upon it. Sometimes you can't wait on that kind of shit. Sometimes you got to step in and say something for yourself instead of always waiting for someone to speak for you. And that's what it is with this. Like, with all this shit that's happening, all these things that are being attacked, can't always wait for the Doomcocks or the Midnight's Edges or the FNTs or the Nerdrotics or any of the bigger channels to step up when we have the right to step up and speak, because we have the right to be there. It's a part of the shit that we love too. And of course, then they'll probably say, they'll probably express how we feel, but our individual voices matter just the same. So instead of waiting for somebody to make a video about something, you should be the one making the video about it. And even if you don't have the most popular opinion, that's not even what matters. What matters is that you're putting your voice out there to be heard. If it's on some real shit, then there's gonna be people that gotta understand and feel the exact same way you do. So you're not gonna be alone. Vocal 13's Anime 101 just blew that shit up for $5. Hey man, thank you, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, B, man. Thank you, man. Yo. Speak up, silence is death. Yeah, it is, man. It is. And and that's the thing. A lot of us have channels. And it's one of those things that it's kind of like the more the merrier. Because it's like it's a thing. It's fucking with all of us in some kind of way. Look, that's the reason why we're all here, and that's the reason why we've been here. Some of us came sooner than others. Some of us came later than others. But as far as us as a whole, the fellowship, the fandom, whatever you want to call us, I just love y'all, man. So I don't, what we call ourselves, it's, but look, but my whole thing is we're all a part of this. And we all have a voice to speak up, to have, to say something, because it's the reason why we're here. We're here because we all love a lot of the same things. That's one thing. But this is the crazy part. The thing that brought us together was the things that we love together, that brought us together. We saw these things get fucking chopped at the fucking knees. All of it. Dude, we're talking like sci-fi heroes gone. Superheroes gone. Motherfuckers like James Bond gone. It's like, fuck. Sesame Street. My Little Pony. It's like, fuck. Like you think about the big things, and then you think about the small, the things for the kiddies. Dude, there's no this. It's a fucking no man's land, man. It's like it's like fucking Mad Max and the Road Warrior. It's like it's and then when you look at who owns the properties, He-Man got fucked, She-Ra got fucked, and then the same people that made She-Ra on Netflix, the people that they're the same people behind it, the behind the scene motherfuckers. They're going to Amazon to do She-Ra's live action. So it doesn't matter when you have the same creative people jumping from fucking a cartoon on Netflix to a live action on Amazon. It's the same fucking people behind it. So how better is it going to get? Gogo 13's anime. Damn right. Stand up for yourself. Speak up. Silence is death. There you go, man. Patez. Thank you. Yeah, man. Thank you, Brandon. Patez. LOL. Is there a gay Muppet yet? Yeah, man. It's fucking Gonzo, man. Oh, fuck me, man. Yeah, it's Gonzo, man. It's Gonzo. They just they fixed that about a month ago, a month and a half ago. You see what I mean? It's and I'm being honest, man. I got a straight face. I'm not smiling. It's yeah, they just turned Gonzo, man. For him to be their Muppet representation. And I'm being honest, Pat. You know, yeah, man. It's serious out there, man. I thought he liked chickens. Well, not anymore, Pat. The things that Gonzo can do with that nose. No shit. WASD FM, my man. I feel you, man. I appreciate that laugh, man. Because I was sitting here looking screw faced like a motherfucker. Like, just really thinking about it, man. It's a little hurtful, man. So you know you know what sometimes and you know the bad part about this is some of the shit that we've allowed ourselves to watch, like the death of Luke. Oh shit, the nose. Go 13's anime 101, my man. That's funny shit. Oh shit, the nose. You know the holy shit. Hold on, I gotta chill for a minute. I almost choked. WASD FM. There you go, man. You guys are awesome. Thank y'all, man. But you know, and it's one of those things. Like, you know, I'm gonna be honest. I've tried to talk to family and show them, hey, you see this, you see that, and they look at me like something wrong with me, and they know that it's like they understand how I'm feeling. But what it is, it's funny. They say, you know what? It sounds like you have conservative views. I said, what the fuck are you? Why? Because I don't like woke shit? Like, what do you, like, what? What the fuck? Conservative views? You know what? When I heard the word conservative views, I was like, dude, I don't even vote. Like, what the fuck are we? You know what I'm saying? Like, what? Conservative views. I hear you on that. My mom does not understand me anymore. And on one topic, it is because of her generation and the faith in systems. Word, I feel you on that. Well, I mean, I guess if, you know, it's basically, you know, when it comes to like religion and different things like that, I'm kind of like, I'm be honest, I'm hands off. Even when it comes to politics, I'm hands off. But what it is that politicians in the world has made politics an entertainment thing. And that's where all of us gets involved in. You know, I'm going to be honest with you, man. None of us never gave a shit about politics like this. We didn't care. We didn't give a fuck. Some of us don't vote. We didn't give a fuck about who won, who lost, what's what. And whoever did, whoever won, whoever lost, everybody went on with their lives. And the thing is, in entertainment, music, video games, comic books, none of this stuff. Like, yeah, some people have put some of this shit in the fucking comic books and all. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna tell you something. People put nudity in comic books. Okay, whatever. But what I'm talking about is when the entertainment industry became a platform for politics, is when that shit involved all of us. So even like me, I never gave a fuck about politics till about fucking 4 or 5 years ago. I never gave a fuck more about politics in my whole fucking life till about the last 4 or 5 years when I started seeing that shit interjected into my entertainment, in my comic books, and things are being woke and things getting canceled and all this other bullshit. That's when the politics became important to me. But for the rest of my life, I didn't give one fucking bit. I didn't care. I didn't care. But then when it started fucking with what I loved, I had no choice but to get involved. And that's the whole thing about us having a voice, and you can't wait for somebody else to speak about how you feel. You got to get up and let the world know how the fuck you feel about this shit. And that's why I'm here. I don't have conservative views. I have common sense, institutional views. Yeah, man. Me too, man. And that's the thing. It's like, look, I'm speaking for me. I'm speaking for me. When I hear about how people feel about what's going on with stuff, I've listened a lot, and I'm be honest with y'all. I've listened to the argument from the other side. That's why, if you heard what I said earlier, to them, we look like the bad guys. To us, they look like the bad guys. We're two sides of the same coin. We have completely flipped opinions about this. Look, it's one of those things that I never had to worry about this until there was reason for me to worry. And when I had to buy my comics and watch my movies and all this other shit, and I see all this unfamiliar shit in my comic books, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? And what's going on? And why does movies feel different now? And why I can't a dude hit a woman, but a woman can beat the shit out of all these men? What the fuck's going on? And why is it happening? And why is it happening to us and our shit? And then the folks who halfway agreed with the people that were trying to make the change, allowed the change to happen. And then us who saw how wrong the shit was are the ones who spoke up. And there was, the ones before us, like Doomcocks and Garys and Geeks and Gamers and, and everybody else. Many channels out there. And it's like, man, with more and more examples of so many different things happening, we started seeing the light. The light became more and more clear on, the entertainment industry is getting completely fucking bamboozled. It's getting fucked over by politics. And 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 all this gender shit and all this other stuff. It's just like fuck, and it hit all at the same time, because all the different things, the identity politics, the gender swapping, the all the political shit, like all those things, they're basically they work hand in hand. And when one hit, they all hit. So we okay, we got to deal with Superman being black. Then we got to deal with Superman being gay. And then we got to deal with them trying to push the original Superman out of DC Comics. So basically, when it comes to Superman, there's all kind of things happening to him behind you trying to, turn his character one way. Then you trying to take Clark Kent out of there. And then you trying to, then here we come, Black Superman. So it's like, dude, there's all this different political shit from all different levels hitting one IP all at the same time. And if we love Superman, then fuck, man, we got to speak up and say something. Go with 13 WASD-FM on my entertainment-oriented channels. I stay apolitical. Gogo 13's Anime 101 says, I have my views, but unless the channel is full throated that way, I won't talk about it. I feel you. And to be honest with y'all, man, I don't even WASD-FM found you. And Gogo says, thank you. That 70s rock fan, 24/7 Fusion Media, hell, brother, and hail to the chat. Appreciate you, man. Oh, gay Black Superman, and he has a learning disability. Yeah, I hear you, man. And there you go, Pat. Thank you, that 70s rock fan. Man, glad to have you here, man. But it's just one of those things that when you look at Superman, you look at Superman's getting hit on all different fronts. And I mean, damn. And that's the thing. It's disheartening when you see Superman turn like that, and then there's Batman and all this other shit. That's just DC Comics. That's just comic books. Oh man. And then when you talk about, you watch that Loki show, and then all of a sudden Loki had that one episode where he came out the closet, and it's like, come on, man. Had nothing to do with the episode, but we had to prove a point with this representation shit. Loki, when you had this walk with whatever the fuck her name is, you got to make sure you say this. Like, come on, man. You hell, Matthew Berkland, what's going on, man? Hell from North Dakota, guys. Hey, man, great to have you here, Matthew. Thank you, man. Appreciate you, man. You're always welcome here, man. Yeah, you guys can follow me on Twitter. Yeah, man, if you guys don't mind, please hit the like button. Smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't. I'll be doing videos during the week. Only live stream about twice a week. So, yeah. But, it's a lot of interesting things happening out there. And, we all have to stand up and speak against it. Even if our favorite YouTubers are putting up the good fight, and you think that they're speaking for us, an extra voice doesn't ever hurt. So if there's any way you can sit there and send a message on how you're unsatisfied with the product that you're receiving from any one of these companies, any one of these IPs, or whoever you got to send your customer complaint to, don't hesitate to do so. And sometimes, you may think that nobody reads them shits or whatever. You'd be surprised how many times people do. Stupid voice recognition. WASD-FM. Yeah, man. Yeah, actually, so yeah, man, there's a lot of things going on out there, and it's gonna take all of our voices and all of our involvement to be heard. Yeah, man, those things are important, man. My Little Pony gets political. They get political. People want to see Bert fuck Ernie. I mean, you got to. Hey, man, this kind of world we living in here, man. I know that sounds raw than a motherfucker, but it is what it is. And it's like all that shit is more important than the ABCs or the 1, 2, 3s. And that's where everything gets fucked up at right there. What's more important to people? Really educating the kids or trying to figure out a kid's sexuality? Real shit, man. What's more important? The 1, 2, 3s, the ABCs, Mr. Rogers, you let your company. Fuck Reading Rainbow because LeVar Burton's a bitch. But we talking about the good shit, man. Captain Kangaroo. That's who I would put in front of my kids, man. The people that cared about the kids. Not the people that's trying to fucking turn our kids into some other shit. Look, whatever's going to happen with our kids, it's going to happen. But the thing is, let our kids be kids first. Let them understand themselves and grow into whatever they need to grow into. We don't need, some bullshit ass whoever the fucks on Sesame Street right now, the new Sesame Street, trying to have our kids doing some shit that we wouldn't even do to our kids. And that's what it is when all these people got it all fucked up. The way it's looking like is everybody's overstepping the parent. And that's like PBS and all them motherfuckers and Disney Plus and dude, there's some look, I've made videos. You can look back at my fucking catalog and you can see I've made videos speaking upon whenever some shit like this was happening. I made videos talking about what's going on with all this stuff. So it's not, can't nobody say, oh, well, you know what? Look, when I started, I got kids. So what the fuck am I supposed to do when I see shit targeting my kids? I feel like my kids are in the fucking attack. My kids are under attack right now. So I speak out. And to be honest, I wish it wasn't like that. As far as my kids go, when I was showing them Sesame Street and all this other shit, I would show it to them from the late 60s when it was created, mid-late 60s, all the way to about 2000, 2005 maybe. Not about 2000 is when Sesame Street stopped. So within that You know, within that 35 year timepiece with Mr. Hooper and everybody, my kids could watch all them fucking episodes, and I don't have to sit there and look over their shoulder and to worry about if they're gonna teach you some old funny bunny ass shit. Because I know what Mr. Hooper was about, and Gordon and everybody else. Now, all these new motherfuckers, I got to worry about who the fuck these new people are on fucking Sesame Street. And if they're gonna teach my kids some legit shit, or they're gonna try to figure out what kind of what kind of gender that my kid wants to be. Fuck all that, man. I'm just being real as fuck, man. No, I apologize, y'all. Fucking chat jumped. WASD FM says I misspelled the hell out of Tamagotchi. Or hopefully I'm saying it right. Tamagotchi. Gotchi. But it happens. Tamagotchi becomes back. Tamagotchi comes back and goes woke. Hey, Bert. Is my ass felt. It is now, Ernie. Badass. You silly dog. That's some good funny shit. Yeah, man. But being honest, man, that's just how it is, man, with people, man. That 70s rock fan says, preach, brother. Leave our kids alone. Yeah, man. Like, fuck, man. I don't know if you heard of that 70s rock fan, but My Little Pony, the new My Little Pony, is getting political. And I heard even something that they were talking about how having friends was like a bad thing or something to that effect. I was like, get the fuck out of here. It's something that I heard. And it references something that was said. And I think one of the trailers or some shit for the new My Little Pony. But yeah, they're talking about My Little Pony now gets political. Now it's My Little Pony basically went woke. And all the good things that the ponies upheld as far as like friendship and all that other shit seems to look like it's a bad thing. And I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Like, come on, man. Like, I don't give a fuck about My Little Pony, but even then I still respect what it's about. And I got nieces that love My Little Pony. I just got them a My Little Pony movie 2 days ago for $1 at the dollar store. They seen it and I had $2 on me, so I was like, yeah, here. Now they can't. Now they can't watch this new shit, and that's what's sad about it, man. Hope it doesn't end up like the Black Mirror episode number 15 million merits, where we're forced to be indoctrinated by the woke media. You know what? They trying their hardest, brother. They're trying their hardest, man. And that's the thing. We are the ones that, like, we see it for what it is, and then the rest of the world are looking at us whenever we speak up on it. Like, hey, you see this kind of bullshit? People are looking at us like, how dare you? Or what the fuck's wrong with you? And that's the thing. And then we're looking at all of them, all the normies and all the woke motherfuckers, like, what's wrong with y'all? And the thing is with the normies is that they don't know better. And they think that the shit that's woke is what's okay. It's okay because they don't know better. So they don't give a fuck if it's woke or it's not woke. It's just something to watch. But for us, these are our heroes. And it's crazy because with a lot of these heroes, a lot of things that we love and we respect that are getting destroyed. These are the things that when we looked at them or we looked up at them, we were like, you know what? I'd love to be that kind of man, or I would love to have that kind of spirit, or I would love to have have that kind of heart, or I would love to be able to face something and win that's as big as whatever this person that I adore, that I love, has faced. And then, in that spirit, it takes out the fear of facing challenges. If Batman can do it, I can do it. If Superman can do it, I can do it. If Luke can do it, I can do it. So, so basically, like when it gets to that point, you have to see it as something that's very eye-opening when the things that we grew up loving and that were morally good, morally that just things that were right, for us in our eyes and in our hearts, start getting tampered and fucked with. It hurts. And there's no rhyme or reason why. And then when people talk about it, it's as if it was bad the whole time. Like if you hear about how people talk about Star Wars, people talk about Star Wars like if Star Wars has always been toxic. Like if Star Wars has always been fucking boys club and all kinds of bullshit where it didn't kick people out and it wasn't inclusive enough and all this other bull. What the fuck? What? Clifford the big gay dog. Yeah, man. By Curious George. Oh, wow. Pat. Hey, Cam's in the house. What's up, what? That 70s, good to see you, man. Cam was good, man. WASD-FM. I don't know anything about My Little Pony, but what could they preach that's woke? Bro. Shit, I guess that's the same thing that, you can ask when you come to find out that they did what they did with Gonzo. I don't know, man. He says, I'm tired of the woke and bullshit. Piss on them. I feel you, man. Go 13, my man. Yeah, man, it's it's a tough thing, but the thing is, man, we got to be strong. We got to be strong, man. And even though it's getting us to the point where we're looking elsewhere for our entertainment, or we're just basically just going back, like a lot of us still love Star Wars, but the Star Wars that we love is not the Disney Star Wars. And as long as you're loving everything that's not Disney Star Wars, you're good. And I think there's a lifetime of that shit. We talking comic books, novels, graphic novels. You talking about there's all kinds of stuff out there that, and none of us have read everything. So there's things out there to be explored. Same thing with Star Trek. Yep, Star Wars, Star Trek. Same thing with comic books. Even with movies. With movies, you're gonna have to go back. Come on, man. Now think about this. Cam says hi, 24/7 Fusion Media. I'm good, my friend. Hope you're doing well too. Thank you, man. It's hot, but I appreciate you, man. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. And you have to think sometimes. If you look at what's going on with comedy, when you look at what's going on with comedy, that is very telling of the society that we live in right now. You won't get a romantic comedy because they don't want that. They don't want to see a man with a woman. They don't like to see family settings in movies anymore. So you're not going to get that. And with comedies, you want to know comedies that the most funniest comedies are the comedies that can laugh at itself. And the fact that you can't do that anymore in today's society. You look at what Jay Leno, the fucking unfunniest man in America, right? He fucks around and he says, hey, comedians, you guys are going to have to change your jokes for today's culture. Like, what the fuck does that mean, right? Now, I know what it means, but it was just the fact that he had the nerve to say it. You know, it's telling of the times to where, hey, comedians, you guys are going to have to curb your joke. No, I say curb your dog, curb your joke. And that's really what it is. It's just like you can't be funny anymore. You can't joke, you can't joke about, different things. You can't joke about stereotypes. All the things that used to be funny are condemned. You can't laugh at those things anymore, because if so, it just shows how toxic you are. Like, what kind of society are we living in to where we can't even laugh? Like Revenge of the Nerds, Police Academy. I can see so many movies now. If the woke media really wants to turn on its head and actually go after a lot of existing properties that in some form or fashion, some folks are actually still alive and connected to these properties. You know how easy it is to go after them, go after Chevy Chase after watching, some of his movies. I mean, I don't know. Look, I mean, there's a lot of shit out there. There's a lot of stuff out there. And that's the thing. It's like when they can go back and get on you for shit that you've done, or stuff that you've created 20, 30, 40 years ago. And then they come with this, oh, I'm going to cancel you shit. I'm like, bitch, you can't cancel me. What the fuck are you talking about? You can't cancel me because I'll get on Twitter tomorrow and say the exact same shit. So it doesn't even matter. It's like, for anybody that thinks that they can cancel me, what does that mean? My life doesn't end. I can get on social media and do the exact, I don't give a fuck how much attention anybody brings to me. I'll get on social media and do the exact same shit that I've done the day before the so-called canceling. None of that means nothing. All this being canceled, that don't mean shit. I'm not going to die. I'm going to get my ass up, take a shower, take a shit, take a piss, do all the shit that I do, and nothing's going to change. Give my kids a hug, all that other shit. Nothing changes. You know what it is with cancel culture and all that bullshit? That shit is up. Man, the thing is, cancel culture only matters when it means something to you. Like some people, they'll get canceled and motherfuckers are, oh man, I'm banned. People don't like me. I'm just the man. I don't fuck you. I don't give a man. Boy, that shit don't mean shit. And the thing is, when people, oh, you got canceled, what the fuck is okay? And what? I'm supposed to, go into a corner and die. I'm not going nowhere, man. You could talk all that cancel shit, but then I'm showing right back up doing the shit that I love to do, and can't nobody stop me from talking. So what actually ends? What actually gets canceled? Nothing. It's like some people take that bullshit to heart, like it matters. Man, that shit don't fucking matter. It matters to them. Don't mean shit to me. You can tell me I'm canceled all day, all fucking day long, and I'll fucking I'll keep tweeting. I'll keep making videos. My day doesn't end. My life doesn't finish. I'm still gonna be me. I'm still gonna have my kids. I'm still gonna have y'all. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm good. So, like, man, people are so full of shit. That's why I don't even worry about none of that shit. Then I was telling them to censor themselves prior. Would have told them to fuck himself. Yeah, man, for real, Cam. Shit, shower, and shave. Back to business. There you go, Cam. That's what I'm saying, man. Like what the fuck does trying to cancel me? What does that do? Hell, I get up and shit, still be me and do what I do and don't even worry about it. So how important is that? I mean, come on, man. People don't even understand, man. None of that shit means nothing. And that's the thing, man. We got, and I'm gonna tell you something. We're living in this new world where it's like we're basically playing by their rules. Their rules of canceling and cancel culture and basically like destroying. It's like we got to fight the power, man. I'm telling you, it's like a Spike Lee movie about doing the right thing. I'm telling you, it's the same shit, man. We got to fight the powers that be. And that's real shit, man. Real shit. Even when things have seemed to have been so overwhelming, and to be honest, the way these companies have control of all the shit that we loved, and they sat there and they fucking mangled everything. We got to fight the power, man. For real, man. That's why I keep saying, everything that we do, everything that we say, it's all important. Man, if y'all can hit that like button, please subscribe if you haven't. I'd appreciate it. Thank y'all for being here. Shit, holla at your boy. Yeah, so I'm just Pat S 24. How come you don't have any pictures of black fighters on your comic book wall? Pictures of black fighters? What you mean? You mean black fighters? I mean, if you can tell me what you mean, I can answer you. Holla. Tired. So tired of bullshit. So tired. Public Enemy of that time holds true today. Yeah, it does, man. It does. Pat S says, do the right thing. Yeah, man, of course, man. The box is in the pizza shop. Yeah, man. And that's the thing, bro. It's like, you gotta look at the meaning of what it all meant. And it's like Brandon Coco 13's Anime 101 says, but when Flavor Glaze didn't want to pick up didn't want to pick up sides last cycle, he got booted out. Not even Public Enemy is his Public Enemy anymore. Flavor Flav, stupid autocorrect. Yeah. Oh, he's not a part of the team anymore. Again, I think. I met Flavor Flav, man. He stayed out here in Houston for a little bit, believe it or not. It was another lifetime ago. When Flavor Flav was out here, out here in Houston, this had to be right around the mid 90s. Sit Room, what's up, my man? My boy Zax. Hey, what's up, 24? What's up, man? What's good? Sit Room, hi all. Why am I always late to the stream? Notices do not work. I feel you, man. My bad, man. But I'm glad that you're here, though, man. Thank you, bro. Stream Elements, smash that subscribe button. Yeah. Pat S says, I don't think everyone could have a picture of Joe Frazier. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, I feel you. Well, it's funny, Pat. One thing I do own right here next to me is an autograph George Foreman boxing glove. Real autograph George Foreman boxing glove sitting right here next to me. So, yeah, fucking champ, George Foreman. And then right next to my George Foreman boxing glove, I have an autographed basketball of Dr. J, Julius Erving. You know what time it is with that. Can't fuck with the doc. Pat S says now Andre 3000. That's an odd duck. Pat S, nice. I have one of his grills. Oh, you got a grill now, Pat S. That's what's up, boy. You have a George Foreman glove. Yeah, I'm super jelly. Same with Dr. J. Yeah, man. I have George Foreman autographed boxing glove. Right here, and then I have a Dr. J, Julius Erving, and got the certificate of authenticity and the whole shit. Yeah, man. So these shits are official, man. Shit, man, that's blowing shit up. Yeah, man. Dude, if I tell you about the basketball, fucking amazing story, man. I go into a pawn shop, right? And this was 2 Christmases ago, right before the coup, right? And I see the basketball, and I wanted it, and I couldn't afford it. Somebody got it. So somebody put it on layaway, was making payments, and they stopped making payments on it. So I come back. This has to be March, April of the next year, and I see it out. And it was crazy because I wanted that fucking basketball so bad that I was mad when I couldn't get it. And when I went back into that pawn shop that March, April, and I seen it in there, I had just talked about it the week before. Like, I was telling my family, like, man, y'all remember when we saw that fucking Dr. J, Julius Erving? I talked about that fucking basketball the week before and the week after I made that statement in March, April. I walk into the pawn shop and I see the exact same basketball up for sale. Now even cheaper. So I ended up getting it for like $75. It's fucking beautiful, man. Autographed. The case alone that the case is in costs like $50 by itself because it has like a glass mirror on the inside of the case. and it kind of it sits up high. It has like it's the case alone costs like 50, like I said, and just know I got it off for 75. I was blown away and had to pay for it like in like 3 or 4 monthly installments. So it was like $25 a month that I had to pay. Man, I was so happy to get that fucking thing, man. So I got a piece of fucking Dr. J, man. You know what I'm saying? Right here. Yeah, that's what's up, man. Current ballers could hold a candle to the players from the late 70s, 80s, and 90s. Further muckers. Yeah, man. Nah, man. The fucking old school basketball players that we had back in the day could fuck up any basketball player that's out right now. Like what would KD do living in a world with fucking Reggie Miller or fucking Larry Bird? You talking about 3-point shoot like a motherfucker that'll shoot your lights off? Come on, man. Pat said we used to box in middle school. I don't think they would let kids do that these days. Nah, man. They wouldn't. The only way kids would box is they have to fuck around and go somewhere where there's no teachers, nobody ever, and just let two motherfuckers just fight. But nowadays, the way people are, man, they'll fuck around and kids will let them motherfuckers, they'll let a motherfucker fight to the death nowadays. It's like you don't even want a kid. Like back then, people knew when to stop a fight and shit like that. Man, nowadays, a motherfucker with a camera be like, man, the motherfuckers keep fighting and let a motherfucker fight till one of them dies or some shit. You've seen that shit. Come on, I wouldn't even let a kid nowadays fucking, I wouldn't even let a kid nowadays sit there and try to call a fucking fight. And even when the fight's finished, they'll want the motherfuckers to keep fighting till one of them die. And then all of a sudden, they'll throw that shit on YouTube or Reddit or some shit. It'll be a wrap. Wait. Go 13's Enemy 101 says, oh hell, that would have been badass to have a ball from Dr. J. There was a player. Yeah, man, fucking Dr. J, man. Like, do you know he won the first slam dunk contest, man, ever? Dr. J won the first slam dunk contest, man. And of course, Jordan, had the most famous slam dunk of the slam dunk contest, but Dr. J was the first one to win it. See, Dr. J, man, fucking when he had his afro and shit, oh, that motherfucker, that was, boy, he was badass. Google 13's Anime 101 says, hi. True 70s through the 90s was a golden age. Yeah, man. And yeah, for real, man. And Cam says that 24/7 Fusion, man. Wow, man. That's an amazing deal. Yeah, dude. Dude, when they showed it the first time, they wanted $125 for it. When I seen it that 2 Christmases ago, and I couldn't afford it. And even if I would have done like a layaway plan, like they wanted me to, I still couldn't afford it. But fuck, for $75 fucking dollars after it was bought, and then like I said, I asked him, man, how the fuck do you get it back? Oh, well, the guy stopped paying on it. And then I walk in there and I'm like, oh shit. And I jumped on that thing so fast, dude. Oh man. Cause he's part of history, man. Foreman is a part of history, man. That's why when I saw Foreman's glove autographed, I tell you how much I got. I paid $13 for that fucking glove. You know what's funny? I walked into the same pawn shop that I got that Dr. J Julius Erving basketball. And I got the George Foreman glove first, and then I got the Dr. J basketball. So when it came to the glove, I walk into the pawn shop and I see a man. You know, I'm Spanish, right? I'm Hispanic or whatever. So I see a man and he's talking to a lady in Spanish. And he said, "Hey, mira, yo quiero mirar eso Juanta." A Juanta means glove. So he was asking to see the glove, and I was like, "What the fuck is he talking about?" So she shows him this boxing glove, and he looks at it, and she's like, and then she tells him in Spanish, si tú quieres eso, yo se puede, like she told him some shit like, if you want this, I could take it to the front for you, and I could hold it for you, and you can pay for it at the front. And he looked at it, no. And he gave it back to her. And he walked away. So as soon as he walks off, I walk up to her and I'm like, "Hey, mira, yo quiero mirar eso." And I was like, "Hey, I want to look at that." So she gives it to me, right? And I look at it and my eyes get big as fuck. I was like, George Foreman. And of course, I have a Foreman grill too. I recognize the fucking autograph. You know what I'm saying? I was like, what? And then I looked at the glove, the kind of glove it is. It's an actual George Foreman boxing glove. So it's not like I forgot what boxing, like it's not like an Everlast boxing glove or some shit like that. It's an actual George Foreman boxing glove. It's called Big George. Hold on, let me grab this motherfucker. All right, oh, here it goes, right here in my hands. Big George Foreman, GeorgeForeman.com. So basically, and it's the left glove. It's only one glove. So it's one glove autographed. And I asked her, I said, how much, I asked her in Spanish. So I was like, ¿qué quieres para eso guanta? Like, I asked her, like, how much you want for this glove? And she says, dame 20, which means she says, give me $20. And I know the manager walks over there. Hey, what's going on? He said, man, I want to know how much this glove is. He said, $20. I said, yeah. I said, I looked at him. I said, I want to know how much this glove is. Yeah. Oh, and he looks at me. Oh, and then he kind of, for you, my friend, $13. So he kind of get like, yo, I know it's 20, but I want a deal on it. And he picked up on it because he saw the look on my face. And he told me, so I paid $13 for it with no tax. And that was how I got this George Foreman glove. You know what I'm saying? So that's my little George Foreman. That's my George Foreman glove story, man. Let me see. Gogo 13's Anime 101 says, yup, especially from Detroit when the Bad Boys and the Celtics and the Lakers and then the Bulls. Yeah, man. Basketball was fucking awesome, man. You know what I want? I want the complete full documentary of the first Dream Team. That's what I want, man. I want all the games. I want all the behind the scenes footage. I want everything. I want to see every game that they played. The first Dream Team, bro. I want that. Fuck Dream Team 2 and Dream Team 3 and fuck. I want a full Dream Team, all the games along with the documentaries, everything. Because documentaries don't mean shit if I can't watch the whole fucking games and then watch the documentaries in between. Like I want the full experience. Like like if I was there and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And Gogo 13's Anime 101 says, without the Celtics and the positions, Jordan and the Bulls would have not done anything. They pushed them around, and the team had to learn how to be as ruthless as them. Yeah, man, you're right, man. Serum says 24. In my day, we called that school year education. Yeah, man. That was education, man. You're right about that. Wait a minute, I'm sorry, y'all. The chat kind of jumped on me. I wanted to make sure I covered everybody's. All right, here we go. And Cam says 24/7. Wow, man, that's an amazing deal. Yeah, man. Google 13 anime says, yup, especially from Detroit when the bad boys in the soul. Yeah, okay, yeah. All right, I covered that. I'm trying to. Shit Room says 24 in my day. We call that school year. All right, here we go. I'm caught up. I apologize. Google 13's anime says, hell, Cam loved basketball from that era. It's funny, Larry Bird is the single biggest trash talker probably to ever play the game. Well, I heard Jordan. Jordan was fucking nasty as fuck, man. Pat S says, fuck that. Sell it World Star for 300. I hear you, man. I'm not selling them shits, man. I'm not selling especially nah, man. You know, I'm gonna tell y'all something, and no disrespect to anything in any way. You know, when you're going through hard times in life and you feel like you have to sell off everything to have something, sometimes people get so desperate that when you sell off the things that you know in your heart are valuable and you sell it for whatever just to make some money, when you slow down and you think about what you've actually gotten in return, you know, you actually start really feeling like shit, for the simple fact that you feel like you was like a crackhead selling everything out of your house, like your VCR or your DVD player. You know what I'm saying? Or you selling your TV, or you pawning shit and you selling shit. You know, give me $5 for this VCR. Give me $10 for my TV. You know, and you start doing real crackhead shit like that. Every time times get hard and you come to selling off your shit, you'll never get what you know your shit is worth. And by the end of the day, you'll feel like a crackhead for the simple fact that you wouldn't have gotten shit for it anyway. So the fact that 2 years ago, I spent $75 on actually that's probably about a good year and a half or so. I got that Dr. J's basketball, and then a few months before that, I paid $13 for this George Foreman boxing glove. I wouldn't sit there and sell it, even if times are hard, for the simple fact that it's worth more than the few pennies that people will be willing to give me for it. So I wouldn't do it. It's you're always better off holding on to your shit and just trying to, work hard, or just trying to work something else out, man. Because by the end of it all, you won't even have shit for yourself. And sometimes still be in the same predicament you was in before you even sold the shit. And then you end up feeling even worse because of it. Just being honest. I know I lost like 3 people, but when I started talking that shit, but I'm being honest as fuck, man. I ain't trying to lose nobody. Just Sit Room says, I was stabbed for the first time in 5th grade. Damn, Sit Room, sorry to hear that. So obviously, Sit Room, that means you were stabbed more than once. If you were stabbed for the first time in 5th grade, huh? Sorry that you even stabbed at all, let alone you were stabbed probably more than once. Looking at your comment. Sorry to hear that, man. Cam says, yes, Pistons, Celtics, and Lakers are true ballers. Cam says, Bulls made themselves kings with Jordan and the right teammates. I agree with you there, my brother. Cam says, Foreman came back in his 40s and schooled people, man. Was amazing for $13. Yeah, you know what? And then just to think, Cam, the original price was $20. So even then, he went from 20 to 13 with no tax. So it's just $13 straight up, man, and that was it. Got the receipt and everything. So, yeah, man. It's all good, man. Cam says the first dream team, no one can touch those guys, dominated the whole world. Yeah, man. Cam, you fucking right about that. They fucking killed it, bro. They killed it, man. And Gogo 13's Anime 101, my boy, says Jordan learned from Larry. Yeah, man. He did. And WASDFM says 24 is Primetime Kings on Monday or Tuesday. You know what? WASDFM. Let me take a swig of water before I answer that question. Well, you know, I'm glad you asked that question. So this is what's going on. We're still doing the live. We're still doing the Primetime Kings, but what has happened is Vigilante just got a new position at his job. You know, he's got a promotion, worked hard, and in his promotion, he's making more than double his pay. So in order for him to do his job with the new promotion and everything, he has to switch his hours. So basically, we're still going to do the Primetime Kings, but we're going to be changing the day and the time. We are looking at Sunday at 5 p.m. on Sundays. But for right now, we're just talking about it. And we're not sure if it'll be this Sunday that we're doing the next show or it'll be next Sunday. But we're still doing the Primetime Kings. But the time has changed. And, for that reason, the reason why you haven't seen Fast Steven around for the last 3 weeks to a month is because, he's had other commitments and other things that he was doing. And it was hard for him to come on and do the Primetime Kings with everything else he had going on in his life, along with his responsibilities to his subscribers on YouTube and plus, taking care of his business at home. So with that, things have gotten, things are changing, and I have to be respectful of everybody's time. And for that reason, the Primetime Kings won't be on Mondays anymore. Not sure what I'm going to do with that Monday night slot, if I'm going to do anything with it at all. But more than likely, we're looking at Sunday at 5 p.m. But don't quote me on that. That's just where we at right now. And just got to sit there and talk to everyone and see how they're feeling about it. So just talked about it yesterday for the first time. And yeah, Sunday 5 p.m. Central Time. I'm over here in Houston, Texas. So Vigilante is Eastern, so it'll be 5 o'clock Central, 6 o'clock Eastern, which will be 3 o'clock Pacific, if I'm not mistaken, and 4 o'clock Mountain. Hopefully I got my time zones right. But yeah, that's what's going on with the Primetime Kings. And this is something that we've been knowing about for the last few weeks, but Vigilante had to get confirmation of the schedule change before we were able to say anything. And even with the last Primetime Kings that we did just this past Monday, he still wasn't sure what was going on. But if anybody follows him with Foul Ball, if you watch the Cultural Crime Fighters, he had talked about that with Matt, and they're gonna have to change their times around also for the Cultural Crime Fighters. So yeah, we love Vigilante and we love Steve, and we respect there are times and everything, and life comes first. You got to take care of home, you got to work, you got to do your thing, and I prefer that they focus on that first, and then get with me, to do the Primetime Kings, so we can always schedule around this, we can always schedule around them, and I think it'll work. And what did I miss? Pawn shops make some money. Yeah, man, for real. Gogo 13's Anime 101 says Foreman is my favorite fighter of all time. Yeah, man. Matter of fact, I'll tell you what. The next time I go live, I'll show you the glove, man. I haven't been live in a while, man. It's it's kind of tough going live when you hot and you sweating like a motherfucker, man. But I don't want nobody seeing all that, so of course I don't go live. But yeah, man, when hopefully when I go live next time, things will be a little bit better, and I'll definitely show you this George Foreman glove, man. So yeah, that's what's up, man. So hopefully that helped answer your question, WASDFM, man. Thank you, bro. And the cat man, Didi Myers, my man. Well, I love you, bro. You're awesome, man. Says hello 24/7. I appreciate you, man. Cam, hello, good to see you. Cam says the 24/7 Fusion Media. When you're desperate, you do what you got to do. But you're right. Never get what it. You never get what it's worth. Yeah, man. It's funny because I've done that before, man. I'm be honest, man. I've sat there and I sold some shit. And after I sold it and I got what people fucking gave me for it, I went home and I was even more dissatisfied and more pissed than what I was before I sold it, knowing that I needed the money. Because what they gave me for what I sold wasn't worth shit and didn't help anything at all. So basically I sacrificed and sold my shit, didn't get nothing for it, and I was still stuck in the same fucking position I was in before I sold it. But now, along with me not having the money, I felt even more like shit because I sold some shit and still didn't have any money for it. Like the money was so little and so worthless. I tell you, man. I've been there before, man. Cam says, Catman Didi Myers, hell, good to see you too. Sunday's nice. Yeah, man. Hopefully that'll work, man. Central Zone is my my time zone too. That works out. All right, that's what's up, man. I'll make sure to stay tuned. Thank you, man. Life comes first, absolutely. Yeah, I appreciate you, man. Yeah, man, and Vigilante and Steve, man. Those are my brothers, man. I love them, man, and just gotta be respectful of people's times, man. And they got a lot of shit going on outside of YouTube, and just gotta be considerate of that. And shit, as their brother, all I want to do is support them and make sure that they're good, and and if everything's good with them, then it makes doing shows with them and everything else work even smoother. So yeah, man, their happiness and everything comes first, man. Hey, can anybody tell me if FNT has started? If y'all can, somebody shoot me a message. I appreciate that. Yeah, man. Hopefully, I know hopefully I didn't talk you guys' ears off or anything. Just been feeling real strongly about things, and what's important is that you guys know that, I'm here with y'all. I'm here for y'all, and I'm not going anywhere. No matter what happens with me in my life, I'm always going to make time for this. I'm always going to make time for you guys. This thing is important to me, very important. I've met a lot of great people, have a lot of great friends, you know, folks I consider my brothers and my sisters. And I mean, I love every last one of y'all, man. I wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for y'all, giving me a leg to stand on with subscribing and sending me super chats and helping me, feel whole again, man. I appreciate y'all, man. And, I look forward to getting the chance to talk to y'all, man. You guys are very important to me. So, I just wanted to just tell y'all thank y'all, man. This is probably 10 minutes away. That's what's up. Cam says at 24/7 Fusion Media, I've been there more than once. Totally understand. F&T, not yet. Thank you, man. Appreciate you, Cam. WASDFM says don't even have notifications for F&T yet. That's what's up, man. Sit Room says 24. If you stream it, I will watch it. Thank you, man. We will watch it. Sit Room, thank you, brother. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for that, man. The Catman, aka Didi Myers. Well, I tell you, Catman is awesome, man. Thank you, Didi. WASDFM, he says, I sub to your channel. That's what's up, man. Please sub, man. A lot of people that do watch me, they have channels of their own. And I'm going to start plugging their channels in more. Those things are always important, because you guys are the ones that support me, and I need to equally support you guys. So, yeah, WASDFM, please subscribe to his channel. And see, and everyone else that's in the chat, please subscribe. Yeah, and subscribe to Gogo 13's Anime 101. Appreciate that. What's up, Zax? Appreciate you being here, man. And please subscribe to that 70s rock fan also. Yeah, man. Thank y'all for being here and supporting me and being very chill and understanding. I'm only going to be on for a few more minutes. But I do want to tell y'all, thank y'all. Thank y'all for supporting the pre-show show. I love doing it. I love being here with you guys, talking shit. I remember last week, it's funny. I remember last week we were talking about smashing, some of the older ladies from days past. And I know one chick that if you guys, I'll probably know two chicks now that if I say the names, I know you guys in the chat would probably agree with me if you would get a chance to smash right now. I'm talking about doing the giggity. You guys would agree. You guys ready? First would be Linda Carter, old school Wonder Woman. She's still fucking hot as fuck, right? The second, like you would take her in the 70s and you would take her right now. Her. And the second one would be Lonnie Anderson. Lonnie Anderson. So, what do you guys think? Linda Carter, Lonnie Anderson. Would you do the do with either one of them? Let me know right now what you think. I could hear y'all typing right now. I'm down with This Pat says I'm down with LC. Linda Carter, yup. Sit Room says yes and yes. Damn. So Pat S says he would do Linda Carter, but not Lonnie Anderson. Pat S, I'm gonna need to talk to you, man. I need to have a talk with you, brother. WASDFM, Linda Carter, then and now forever. There you go. No Lonnie Anderson. Cam says Linda Carter is still hot. Lonnie Anderson, 9 forms behind me. Yeah, man. Lonnie Anderson, bro. Because I know we were talking about it last weekend. And for y'all that wasn't around, we're talking about what would be some chicks that you would like right now would smash, sit there and beat it up. Just on the strength of how bad she was back in the day. So we started talking about Pam Grier. So we mentioned Pam Grier, and some people say, yeah, but what it is, we found out Pam Grier is having some health issues. But what I said was, let's say Pam Grier with no health issues, would you do it? Some people were like, yeah, they would definitely do Pam Grier. Me, I said Betty White, and I was talking about Betty White from the Golden Girls. Betty White. When Betty White was with Golden Girls, and you can Google this. You have to think about it. Think about Betty White Golden Girls. That was the last time she had any kind of curves on her. After that, no, we're not talking about Betty White. After that, we're talking Golden Girls. Betty White was the last time she had a body on her. She actually had. All right, so I said Betty White, Golden Girls. And some people said Rue, whatever fuck her name is. And, I can't remember. I can't remember who else Dolly Parton. We mentioned Dolly Parton. And was like, yeah, Dolly Parton is somebody that would definitely put the smack down on right now because she still got a little something on her. And I mean, these women are in their 70s and shit like that. So we talking Dolly. But Betty White, I wouldn't do Betty White right now. No. We talking Betty White Golden Girls from like 30 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was a good 30 something years ago. Yeah. Betty White back then was the last time she had a little something on her. And yeah, definitely. Joanne Jett, Bette Midler. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Cam says Pam Grier. Hell yeah. Sorry to hear that she's not well. And Jackie Brown, she was still hot. Yeah, hey man. Ooh, Pam Grier. Look, I'm gonna tell you something. Did you see Pam Grier in Escape from LA? She was playing a trans. She was playing a trans chick. That's some fucked up shit. I don't know if you guys remember that. Escape from LA. John Carpenter, Kurt Russell, Escape from LA. Yeah, man. She was playing a trans. Yeah, that was crazy as fuck. And when she talked her like this. I was like, oh shit. I think they put like a voice change on her. Yeah. She was looking hot as fuck. But then when she spoke, she was like, oh, he was like, yeah, that's Jimmy 2 times. And she was like, Jimmy 2 times? Who's that? That was me. That was what they called me back in the day. I was like, get the fuck out of here. I was like, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, that's some funny shit, man. Real funny shit. Yeah, if you guys don't remember Escape from LA, man, that was like 1997. Escape from LA came out, 1997. So, You guys remember Escape from LA? Yeah. So yeah, Pam Grier was hot. You know, she was hot back then, man. And we also talked about Catherine Bach, the original Daisy Duke. Like if you had a chance to get with Catherine Bach, the original Daisy Duke, right now, the way she looks right now, would you pound the balls off of it? The Catman, aka Dee Dee Myers. Yeah, man. Shit. Yeah. You know, that's last week. That's how we finished last week's conversation of this. So this week, now towards the end of us, you know, on this here, low spec Linux laptop. What's up, my man? Joan Jett. Okay, man. 24 I probably would. Yeah, man. Shit. Yeah, man. Linda Carter and Lonnie Anderson still look fucking good as fuck, man. And they're both in their 70s. I would still I still would have done something. No lie. And I shall not tell a lie. So yeah, man, that's Catman that they are. Low spec says Kika Tarada still fucking hot. Who is Kiko Tarada? You know what? Low spec, you already know what kind of computer I got. If I could pull this shit up and still I would, man. You know, I've been trying to do some things. I had to look up Pam Grier, WASDFM. What's she looking like nowadays? WASDFM. You can just drop in the chat. Does she still look like you'd be like, hold up, yeah? Or does she look like whatever she's dealing with has really overtaken her? Man, yeah, man. You know, I had a great time talking with y'all, man. This been fucking awesome, man. Um, Trying to think, man. What other chicks that are like everybody know about? Would you? Ooh, now you remember Phoebe Cates? Ooh, shit. From Fast Times at Ridgemont High and fucking Gremlins, Phoebe Cates. You would, hey, holla at your boy. Let me know, man. The Howling Older Werewolf movie is coming on. Must be October. It is October 1st. My man, there you go. And Low Spickle in his laptop says singer of Shoya 80s band, and she's 58 now, and they just put out a new album. Hey, Low Spec, I appreciate you, man. Miss fucking with you, bro. Damn, man, holla at your boy, man. Low Spec. Hey, you guys, please sub to Low Spec Linux laptop, man. He's a great guy, man. He's doing some awesome shit. And I need to get with you too, Low Spec, man. Whenever you got time, bro. WASDFM says, I don't think 72 looks good on Pam Grier being as nice as possible. Damn. That's fucked up, man. You know what? WASDFM, it might be because of what she's dealing with, man. You know, if she's, Pam Grier, she never let herself go, man. She's always beautiful, man. But if she's dealing with something medically, and sometimes, man, that shit'll fucking rock a person to their core, man. They're dealing with something that's fucking getting them all out of whack. Yeah, man. WASDFM says Phoebe Cates, definitely. Yo, Phoebe Cates, man. Especially the way she was looking like when she came out of that pool. What? WASDFM says I was thinking of picking up a Shutter subscription. Oh shit. I feel you, bro. Oh well. man. But I tell y'all what, I'm gonna go ahead, try to pack it on in. See if y'all got another hot lady y'all can throw at me. Shit, I'm open to a conversation. Shit. Oh, how about like let me see, old school. How about would y'all do something like Kim Fields? Huh? Fucking old school Tootie from Facts of Life. Tootie, huh? Like from the rooter to the tutor, huh? With old Tootie. Anyone else know the Shutter isn't on PlayStation? Wow. Hey, how about hey, would you guys do something like what's her name? What's her last name is Dash. Oh, I forgot her name, man. I heard she's a bitch though. What's her name? Dash. Dash. Damien Dash's cousin. What's her name? She don't even do movies anymore, man. From what I've seen. Uh, Dash. Something Dash. Beautiful black chick. She be having that look, man. But I think she's like in her fucking. I think she's like in her 50s now. Well, what was that movie her and Alicia Silverstone had? I forgot the name of that movie, man. Kim Basinger, hell no. Nah. You know what? I seen a picture of Kim Basinger lately. She looks horrible, man. She looks very bad. Kim Basinger looks very, very bad from what I seen. It was so bad that I barely could recognize her. And I was like, is that really her? So, well, that's one of mine anyway. I feel you. 24, was it in the movie Ginger Snap? Ginger Snap. No, it was Dash. What was her name? You know what? You guys are gonna make me. Hold on. Let me grab my phone. I don't even like grabbing my phone when I'm on doing streams, but Stacey Dash. Would you guys do anything with Stacey Dash nowadays? Yeah, from Clueless. Yeah, man. Where I pick top current actor, I'd go with Anya Taylor Joy. Oh, I see what's up. Cam 24/7 Clueless was a movie. Stacey Dash. Yeah, she's hot. Younger, not current. Damn myself. Miss Dash. Yeah, Stacey Dash, man. Let me see Stacey Dash now. See what she looking like nowadays. Images. Holy shit. Oh my goodness. Girl, stop looking at me like that. Oh shit, I had to turn this thing off. Okay, yeah, yeah, let's not look at that too much. But Stacey Dash, how old is she, man? Before I even fuck around and put this away, man. Damn, she's 54 years old. All right. She got 2 kids. 54 years old. Wow. But yeah, man, she's looking fucking good, man. So yeah, I think Stacey Dash will get it, man. Unless y'all want to consider like Vanessa Williams or some shit like that, right? How y'all feel like old Vanessa Williams? Let me see. Vanessa Williams now. Damn. Vanessa Williams. Holy shit. Stop looking at these damn pictures, man. All right, well. Yeah, well. Stacey Dash, Vanessa Williams, Lonnie Anderson, Linda Carter. Cam says, damn, making me want to hit the bars tonight. Yeah, man. Hey, boy, they got some old school hot chicks out there, man. So, yeah, don't be afraid to beat the back off of something if you can. Yeah. It's impossible. What's up, bro? What's good, man? Man, but yeah, just wanted to holler at y'all, man. And yeah, it's good to see you, man. It's good to see you too, man. It's good to see y'all, man. Yeah, man, I had a good time, man, sitting here fucking around, reminiscing on old school chicks that we'd still do the thing to, man. It's always a good time talking about that kind of shit, man, especially when everybody's Googling, looking at what they look like now. Shit, some of them still looking pretty hot, man. Shit, I know you guys are gonna be ready for that new 9 to 5 starring Lily Tomlin, Dolly Parton, and Jane Fonda. I heard they're working on that right now, so I wonder how you guys will feel about watching that shit. Y'all still with Jane Fonda? Huh? Shit. Y'all get some of that Jane Fonda. You're like, I don't know, Jane Fonda don't look the same, man. She's losing it. She's losing it to me, bro. But with that, tell you, like to say, thank you all for being here. Thank you to the 70s Rock fan, Cam, WASD-FM, Go 13's Anime 101. Good to see you back, my brother. Thank you, Pat S, for looking out for me as always, man. Thank you, my brother. Like say, what's up to my boy Sit Room? Thank you, man, for being here, man. I appreciate you all spending your time with me. It means everything. My boy Cam, WASD-FM. Let me see. Hopefully I'm not missing anybody. Oh, The Catman, aka DD Myers, man. Love you, brother. Thank you for being here and supporting me, man. I appreciate you. Low Spec Linux Laptop, my man. Boy, I sure miss talking to you, brother. Hopefully we can get together this weekend, man. If you ain't too busy, you know, I sure appreciate you, man, for everything that you done for me, bro. Thank you, man. Let me see. Sit room. Tim Possible, man. Appreciate you showing up, man. I know you just got here, man, but I've been on for about 2 hours and 16 minutes. And I just want to give everybody some time to go grab them a little drink, a little snack, because I know FMT is coming right around the corner if it hasn't started already. And just want to get everybody prepped and ready for that, because I'm going to go grab me a couple things, take me a piss, do what I got to do, and get ready for FMT. So just want to tell y'all, thank y'all. WASDFM says, see you next week, man. Thank you, bro. Thank you for being here, man. And Catman DD Myers 24, no problem. And keep it going. You're doing an incredible job. You know, DD, thank you, man. That means a lot to me, bro. It means a lot more to me than you imagine, man. You know, been needing some encouragement, man, and I appreciate you, man. Thank you for that, man. Thank you all. Now, I appreciate y'all, man. If there's anybody that I missed, I'm definitely not trying to miss anybody. You know, never am. But I want to tell you guys, thank you, man. And appreciate y'all. And Cam says 24/7. Thank you and everyone in the chat. Great to hang out with you all. Great to hang out with you too, man. And had some laughs and some good memories. And got a pizza in the oven and a drink in hand. There you go, man. That's what's up, man. That's what I like to hear. I need to go drain the main vein and try to cool off some, man, because it's hot as fuck over here, man. And you know, just try to enjoy the rest of the evening. So I definitely understand, man, and I appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all for everything that you do. Thank you for supporting me and everybody else, man. You guys are awesome, man. That's why I love y'all, and I look forward to talking to y'all and seeing y'all every week. Because without y'all, there is no me. So I want to tell y'all I love y'all. Thank y'all. You guys be safe. Enjoy your weekends. And you guys have a good time, man. Enjoy your lives, man. We only got one, and it's very important, man. So don't be hard on yourself. You know, love on yourself, man. Be good to yourself. You know, when you're around family, love them, hug them, man. Show them that you love them, man. And at the end of the day, that's all that matters, man. So I love y'all. Thank y'all. Y'all take it easy. And I appreciate y'all, man. And it's 24/7 with 24/7 Fusion Media.